went thing. He does not want to stay up anymore. What's up? And I wanted to say a happy birthday to Tammy. What's up, Tyrana, Diane, Will? Oh my gosh, my tablet is on. No, because I don't want to hear me. Sorry, guys. Technical difficulties. I hate when that happens. And then, of course, it took me off. All right. Now I should be good. All right. Julissa, Will, Bernadette, Tyrana, Carol, Chris, Anne, Cheryl. What's up? Chris has already spotted the duck. Oh no, we've got sound still. What the heck? Tablet. All right. Wendy! How's everybody's Monday doing? Mine is going okay, or went okay. Wendy goes better now, my fave. I will put Thing just wanted to come on to say hi. I'm going to put him over here because he does not want to stay up perched on my chair anymore. Julissa sees the duck as well. Will goes, it's going pretty all right. Delia Lux, what is up? Cheryl, how is your Tuesday going? Cheryl is living in the future. Lewis Ricks, what's up, DF? How's it going? I think we're supposed to be getting some rain. Bernadette sees the duck. For anybody that's wondering, I have a skeleton duck in the background that I move every stream. D Nice came up with the idea, so I just do it. I'm probably going to run out of places to put it because there's only so many places I could put it in the background. Teresa, what's up? Yes, Wendy. Thing is a right hand. Slayer Selection, what's up? Tyrana sees the duck. Oh my god, Thing does not want to be cooperative today. Nothing does, it seems like, today. Logical Spock, hey my non-Vulcan friends, live long and prosper. What's up, Logical Spock? Glad to see you in the chat. I feel like I'm there. Julissa goes, it looks like rain is starting tomorrow instead of Wednesday up here in the Bay Area. Cheryl has found the duck. Diane goes, Thing wants to walk around. I know he's feeling restless. It's supposed to rain here. Supposedly. Or allegedly. I always say allegedly because all right, it's showing Wednesday here. So, Julissa, if you're getting rain tomorrow, that means we're getting it the next day or somewhere around there. And then it's supposed to rain. Dang, it's supposed to rain until Saturday. Woo! And goes, is gravity strong for Lisa today? Yes. Everything wants to fall. I was dropping things too when I was at work, so yeah. It happens. I better move stuff around or before more things fall. All right. Cheryl King, I am in Southern California in the Los Angeles area. Be a stoned, what's up? Diane goes, no rain in the islands and we need it. Bernadette, thank you for gifting 5 memberships. Andre DF, be a stone. Tammy, welcome to the Wolf Pack. Hearts for Bernadette and all the new members. But it looks like we're going to get some good rain. So, hey, it's probably going to be a lot of people here can't drive in the rain. So, anyways, I got a few articles that I'm going to share with y'all today. And then we're going to end it with the 17 out of place artifact facts. Said to suggest high-tech prehistoric civilization existed. But we're going to start off with they're kind of 2 local articles. Local to me, I would say, but I thought I would. Cheryl goes, I don't like driving in the rain. Patrick, what's up? Teresa goes, I saw the duck right away, but I'm packing meat for the freezer. So we're going to start off. This is kind of it's a haunted tour here. In Whittier. Which made it to the news. Because it's Ghost in the News, where I go actually Google Ghost in the News and see what pops up. And this Whittier tour, I think Bernadette had sent me a little spigot about it on Instagram. So which I'm pretty interested in, but wanting to do, but I think they're booked, like super book. It's a super popular ghost tour. And it is Haunted Tour of LA Suburb tells ghost stories and urban legends shared by Whittier locals. Whittier, California, the Los Angeles suburb of Whittier, has been featured in movies such as Back to the Future, The Fabelmans, and Hocus Pocus, but visitors may find the local folklore and ghost stories more entertaining. Haunted Whittier Tours takes guests on a 1-hour tour which chronicles some of the creepiest tales. When I first started the tour, it was pretty bare bones. I interviewed some local people, said Jacob Caputo, founder of Haunted Whittier Tours. But after a while, I started getting phone calls. The tour starts at Modern Shaman Restaurant on Greenleaf Avenue, Whittier's vintage main street, drawing guests from throughout Los Angeles and beyond. Anything that's creepy or eerie, I want to do, especially in the Halloween season, said visitor Crizia Ramos from Long Beach, California. It's fun. I like the history of it, and I like how ghost stories can be used to teach history, said Caputo. I see myself as a person who will pass on the folklore to the next generation. Um, it was booked the entire month of. I haven't looked into. I don't think they have as many tours after spooky season, but they do still have them. And it starts off at a plant-based restaurant, which is kind of cool. So it's something I've been wanting to check out. So I thought I'd share it with you. So guys, What do you think of the Whittier tour? Leonore, what's up? Heather, whatever goes Greenleaf Avenue. Sorry, the details usually don't make me smirk. That's okay. But it starts off, I thought it was kind of cool because it starts off at a plant-based restaurant. And then you go on, you can choose to eat and then go on a ghost tour right after. So I thought that was pretty cool. So one of these days I do hopefully, but usually it books quick. So it must be like a pretty interesting ghost tour, which I didn't even know was near me. So that's kind of cool. Heather, whatever goes, indeed sounds good. And then the way the guy talks about it, he tells history through ghost stories. So I thought that was kind of cool too. So there's a little, it's like a history lesson within the ghost tour. So that's kind of cool too. Patrick, what is up? Have you guys heard of CJ Fasson's haunted Pocomoke farm in Maryland? It is a creepy place, and I've booked a night there in March of 2024 by myself, and I'm so psyched. No, I have not heard about that, but that sounds so cool. That does. I hope you have. That's quite a bit of in the spring, but quite a few months away. But hey, something to look forward to make your 2024 bang. So hey, that sounds fun. Bernadette goes, let's go, Lisa. Yes, we should. Jay Brimble, what's up? I just woke up. It's lovely to be here. I'm glad you were able to make it, Jay Brimble. Leonore, what is up? Chris goes, we have a dive bar here named the Greenleaf. Wendy goes, I like history with hauntings. Diane goes, like how he teaches the history. No, Patrick, I hope you have fun and I hope you experience something. That's the best. Julissa wants to go. But it seems like a cool tour. Patrick goes, I'll take my devil cat. She's badass. There's another article that I found. It's local to me as well, but kind of thought it was cool because of the name of it. This is from the Daily Press. They're back. Paranormal circus creeps into Victorville. Only because it said paranormal circus. I thought that was kind of cool. I've been to a circus, but I've never been to a paranormal circus. Paranormal circus. No, it's coming back to the high desert with its R-rated. I just want to say circus. I don't know why. It's coming back to the high desert with its R-rated circus that includes adrenaline-filled performances and trips down horror lane. Presented by Cirque Italia, performances under the black and red big top, my favorite colors, runs November 17th to the 20th at the San Bernardino County Fairgrounds in Victorville. The Paranormal Cirque, designed for mature audience, includes a bit of theater, circus, and cabaret themes with a new European-style flair, organizers said. Visitors to the circus can watch freaks, illusionists, and strange creatures perform comedy and death-defying acts, the company boasts. Organizers explain that ticket holders will enter the big top and fall into a parallel world and end up surrounded by monstrous creatures with hidden talents that will amaze you with the circus arts by performers from around the world. This show is not for the faint of heart, organizers say. You may have to catch your breath to try to stop your heart from racing during this adrenaline-filled performance. A few of the circus arts you can expect to see in the new production include the jaw-dropping Wheel of Death, mystifying magic and more. Steve Copeland, one half of the in-demand comedy clown duo of Steve and Brian, told VC Reporter that the greatest thing about Paranormal Cirque is that Halloween never has to end. Cirque Italia. Cirque Italia is a collaboration of the American dream and the leadership of one strong Italian entrepreneur, Manuel Rebecci. Starting with its creation in 2012, the Water Circus advanced into traveling shows across the U.S. In 2017, Cirque Italia launched a second version of the Water Circus. In 2018, they launched Paranormal Cirque, and in 2021, the new prison-themed show dubbed Cirque Slammer. All right. Rebici, the nephew of Mora Orfei, the world-renowned queen of the Italian circus, combined his family's pedigree with his groundbreaking ideas to form the company. The circus adheres to an animal-free policy. So I guess it starts November 17th and it runs till November 20th. And it's only $20. So if any of you guys are near Victorville, California, and I guess anyone under 18 can go, they just have to be accompanied by a parent or guardian. So hey, cool. That sounds fun. I've been to a circus before, but never a paranormal one. Patrick goes, that sounds very cool. Cheryl goes, it sounds awesome. Patrick goes, I would love to spend a couple nights in Cerro Gordo Mines next time I'm in California. That sounds familiar, Patrick. Andre goes, monstrous creatures. I'm curious. Diane would love to see a show like that. Anne goes, why do ghosts love elevators? It lifts their spirits. Tyranna goes, sounds like fun. Bernadette, I went to that when they were here in June. It was amazing. That is super cool. It sounds fun under a red and black big top. Chris goes, can't do it because they probably have freaky clowns. Patrick goes, Cerro Gordo. Sorry, misspelled it. It does sound familiar. I just can't pinpoint it. I've heard it. It sounds like I've heard of it before, I think, Patrick. But sounds like a cool place to visit. Wendy goes, Lisa's sporting the red and black tonight. I always do. Bernadette goes, the ringleader was so funny. The show is like nothing out there. That's why it sounds interesting to me. It's free. It's different. Patrick goes, it's near Keeler. I'll have to look that one up, Patrick, because it sounds familiar. And guys, if you have an unexplained spooky UFO story that you would like to share, and I may share it on my next live stream, Will has dropped the email, which is graysonreport13@gmail.com. I do love spooky stories. I love stories in general. So if you have one you would like to share, please email me at graysonreport13@gmail.com. And I may share it on my next live stream. And Will has dropped it again for anyone who is interested. So my next article is from ABC News, and it's Hunting for History and Ghosts at Manhattan's Oldest House. Oh my god, my phone's going crazy. Washington Heights, sitting atop the one of the highest points in the city, is the oldest house in Manhattan, the Morris Jumel Mansion, built for British Army Colonel Roger Morris and Mary Phillipse Morris in 1765. This 258-year-old mansion is jam-packed with American history, and if you're lucky, you may experience a piece of the past haunting the house. Oh my god, ads get distracting. Things are always happening that are like unexplained hearing things, sometimes whispers. We get a lot of footsteps, shadows, things breaking, said Madeline Mungo, the public programs and visitor services manager at the mansion. Whoa, that's a huge title. Or not huge, but long. The public programs and visitors. So just to imagine, so what do? I am the public programs and visitor service manager of the Morris Jumel Mansion. Oh my gosh. The first known reports of the house. Bernadette! Thank you for the super chat. Let's get the choo-choo for hashtag Lisa Fulltime 2024 going. Thank you, Bernadette. You're awesome. Hearts for Bernadette. Kyle GT, what is up? Hold on, Patrick. I'm gonna drop it in the if I can type here. There you go, Patrick. I dropped it in the chat. If you guys have a unexplained UFO spooky story, go ahead and email at graysonreport13@gmail.com. Kyle is ready for the spooky. That is super awesome. The first known reports of the house being haunted were from Eliza and Stephen Jumel when they purchased it in 1810. Eliza was able to negotiate $2,000 off the asking price by claiming it was haunted. Wow. Their most famous ghost story took place in the 60s during a school trip that was visiting the museum. As the children are getting a bit rowdy outside the house, a woman comes out onto the balcony and yells at them to be quiet. The balcony doesn't support human weight. It hasn't for a long time, but maybe if you were floating, explained Mungo. Ooh, that is scary. Seriously? So there was a bunch of rowdy school kids and then a woman appeared on the balcony and told them to be quiet? Ooh. The curator at the time then comes outside and apologized for being late. When the teachers asked who the old woman was that just yelled at their kids, the curator, Cheryl, thank you for your super chat. Hearts for Cheryl. Choo choo. Thank you, Cheryl. You're awesome. The curator says there's no one else there and that the house was padlocked so no one could have gotten in. Once inside, the kids all start pointing at one painting, saying that was the lady that yelled at them. Ooh, crazy. And thank you for the super chat as well. I was going to tell you a boxing joke, but I forgot the punchline. That's okay, Anne. Thank you. Hearts for Anne as well. I liked your ghost one. It was hilarious. That is crazy. This happened in the 60s? Woo! The curator says that's impossible. That Eliza Jumel, she died over 100 years ago, said Mungo. From Washington War Room to Ann Northup working here while her and Solomon Northup were separated during his 12 years of slavery to Eliza tripling Stephen's fortune and going from a girl born in poverty to the richest woman in New York, possibly the country at the time. So much happened within the walls of this mansion. I think the history is my favorite part because there's so much of it. Every day I'm learning something new, says Mungo. Guys, what did you think of this article? Woo! The woman telling the kids to be quiet on the balcony. And then when they went inside the mansion, the kids pointed to a picture and said that was her. Woo! That's crazy. Shelly, what's up? Matthew, what's up? Tyrana, thank you for being a member for 6 months. I love all your spooky stories. Hearts for Tyrana as well. Thank you, Tyrana, for being a member of the Wolf Pack. Cheryl King goes, great story. Heather Whatever goes, good one. I guess she doesn't like rowdy kids. That's the way to get the spirits to come out. That's crazy. They didn't even go in the mansion. They were just outside. And the spirit was like, oh hell no. That's an experience. I wouldn't mind going there. That seems like a cool place to go to. Heather Whatever goes, it's weird she gets mad grumpy in real life too. Maybe she didn't like Shelly. Thank you for your super chat. Just to drive by spreading the love. Thank you, Shelly. Hearts for Shelly, guys. And Tyrana, thank you for gifting 1 membership. Kyle GT, welcome to the Wolf Pack. You were gifted a membership by Tyrana. Hearts for Tyrana, Shelly, and welcome Kyle to the Wolf Pack, guys. Thank you. Bernadette goes, the spirit was ready to grab her chancla and smack the kid. And thank you for being a member of the. I know, can't believe already 6 months. Thank you, Anne, for being a member of the Wolf Pack for 6 months as well. Hearts for Anne again. Thank you, guys. I appreciate it. Jay Bribble's asking, Lisa, do you ever feel like you're being watched? There are so many eyes behind you. Sometimes. Sometimes. Jennifer Marie, what's up? Sometimes. I was in here the other day and I felt like a weird vibe and I go, I don't mind if you're in here. Just don't mess with me. And then I was fine after that. Andre goes, Chucky moved his thumb, which you could barely see him. You barely could see him. He's hidden there. I may have to rearrange him so you guys can see him. Maybe I'll put him here. Like I'll move things around here. Bernadette goes, I still freak out that spirits watch me on the toilet. I don't think about that, but can't you imagine that though? Imagine you'll be on the toilet and then you hear someone goes, don't forget to flush. And you'll be like, what the heck? Wendy sees the skeleton duck in the background. The skeleton duck is somewhere hidden back there somewhere. And goes, all of my jokes are from the residents I take care of. Huh. That's kind of cool, though. I liked your joke, Anne. Bernadette goes, "I'd be sorry, Spirit. I ate Taco Bell." Matthew goes, hey, mister. Sure hope you wash those hands like the Clamp Building's men's restroom and Gremlins too." Yeah, it's taco hell. Only because I don't know if that's real beans that they use or whatever else they put in there. All I remember, I used to know someone that worked there years ago, and they said they would take these bags and they would put them in warmers. So I was like, "Nah." Andre spies with my little eye a gremlin painting. Um, I have an actual gremlin in the background, but I don't think I have a no, I don't have a gremlin painting. Sometimes it's just better to make your own bean and cheese burrito at home. Bernadette goes, "Nothing is real at Taco Smell, but it's a late night snack." True. True. Yeah, I kinda stay away from there. I don't really eat there too much. Julissa likes Taco Bell. Depends on what you get, but still, I try not to eat there. Diane goes, "I do like taco pizza there." Matthew goes, "Definitely real beans. The one thing you should question no matter where you get it. If beans were so good, why do you have refried beans?" True. True. Wendy has never eaten at Taco Hell. I mean, if you want a quick, I've never gotten sick off of Taco Hell, so I'm probably one of the lucky ones. Cheryl King has never heard of Taco Bell. Cheryl, it's a fast food establishment that has I don't know if you call it Mexican food, but it really isn't. But I don't know how else to explain it. And Ghost Taco Bell are tasty treats only if you can handle the sheaths. Delay Lux goes, "I can't eat at my neighborhood Crunko Bell due to the vaping." Oh yeah, that would make me not want to go there either. Andre loves the Dorito tacos, expensive as hell. Wendy does not do much fast food, but cooks, and my meals are great. That actually, it's better to cook your own meals because then you know what's in it. Matthew goes, "Taco Bell would be more Tex-Mex, an American version of Mexican food." Matthew describes it the best. Heather Wetter goes, "I like Del Taco. I tend to go to Del Taco more." Chris goes, "I haven't eaten at Taco Bell since I saw a chick at my local one brushing her hair over the prep station." Oh, yes, definitely, Chris. You don't want to have a hair in your food or hair should. Oh. Bernadette goes, "Did you know in the movie Demolition Man, you know how Taco Bell takes over? Well, they changed it to Pizza Hut in the Asian version of the movie." Really? I did not know that. Whoa, that's crazy. I did not know. That's pretty cool. Pretty cool, pretty cool. Matthew goes, "I am sure when Taco Bell started, it was not the stuff they make these days. I seen a picture of the band Creedence Clearwater Revival at Taco Bell from the 60s and 70s. Yeah, I'm pretty sure the way they made food back then was a lot differently from now, or now, I should say. Oh, that makes sense. Bernadette goes, "Yep, they don't have Taco Bells there at the time, just Pizza Huts." That makes perfect sense why they did that. They want publicity. Chris goes, "I find my own hair in my food I make." That happens. Yeah, but it's your hair. You don't want someone else's hair. You know what I mean? Jay Brimble goes, "I can't go to any fast food places." Tim Brockett goes, 36 minutes in and still no notification about this live. What? YouTube is being pesky. That's why, guys, I do have a Facebook group for Grayson Report, and I also have my Telegram and my Discord, and that's usually where I post. Because I can't trust YouTube to notify, so I do post there before I stream. And I also do go on at the same time, so I'm pretty much on Mondays at 7 p.m. Pacific Standard Time and Saturdays at 8 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. I may go a little tiny bit early, but not much early, but I'm pretty much on the same days. If not, and then if you want to join my Facebook group, if you guys are Facebook inclined or like use Facebook more, so to so you don't miss a video, we'll drop the link. And thank you for gifting 5 memberships. Welcome, Tim Rocket, Water Dragon. What is up, Water Dragon? Kristen, Suzanne, the Swedish yarn. Wait, hold on. Sorry, guys, because I'm reading off a tablet and it went berserk here. Welcome, Susan, the Swedish Yarny Hooker. I love that name, by the way. And Shiloh Toto to the Wolf Pack hearts for Anne and all the new Wolf Pack member. Thank you, Anne. You're awesome. I had to move the tablet closer so I could see. Let me prop it up there. Bernadette goes, "I once found 2 fake acrylic nails in my food at a restaurant." Oh! Patrick goes, "ScrewTube is doing this to a lot of streamers." They are. That's why I kind of stick to the same days. So I pretty much go on the same days. Bernadette, I would have threw the food back at him. That's just disgusting. That is where I put a line when it comes to, because an establishment could get shut down for that if you really went to the health department and complained. Oh, I also have a Telegram, guys, um, where I do post when I go live too as well. If you're a Telegram person. Bernadette goes, "Yep, they gave me a hard time there, but I did not pay. I walked out." Good for you. That I would have not paid for that. That's like disgusting. I wouldn't have gone back to the restaurant either. Heather whatever goes, "Did you make your sunflower skull move because I watched it do that?" Oh, you know what happens is, like, I have it wedged in here, and it, like, moves. I need to, cable tie it on, but I haven't done it yet. So Will has dropped the link to the Telegram, guys. If you are not on it, join it. D Nice, what is up? Jay Brimble goes, when you think where those nails have been exactly. Whoa. Actually, Heather, when you were talking about my sunflower skull, I'm probably gonna cut the stem too, so it sits better. I just haven't had the chance yet. And goes, keep moving it. Diane goes, we weren't allowed to wear earrings when I worked at the theater because someone found one in their popcorn. Oh my gosh. Oh no, D Nice. I hope it wasn't too brutal for you at the dentist. I know dentists can be, in fact I gotta go, but I know dentists can be nerve-wracking, so hopefully it went smoothly for you, D Nice. Bernadette goes, exactly. I don't know where those nails have been or whom they belong to. Gross. The excuse was we have no cooks with fake nails. So where did they come from? The chicken? True. Heather whatever goes, it's freaky when it moves like that. I like it. Awesome, Heather whatever. Patrick goes, I'm a chef of 35 years, and back in 2000, I found a bloody band aid in my food at a very expensive steakhouse in Galveston, and now I never go to that restaurant. Oh, oh my God, that is, oh, that makes me, I would never go back there either. Oh, that's a a bloody band aid. Oh, D Nice goes, it was of her dentist video or video visit. It was relaxing. I almost fell asleep and they had to spray my face to wake me up. Oh, all right. Cool. It was a smooth dentist visit. Okay, awesome. D Nice. That's good to hear. Jay Brimble goes, are your dental costs covered by insurance? I do have insurance, Jay Brimble. I just haven't gone. I've been lazy, but I do need to go. I think Patrick took the top prize with the bloody band-aid in his oh oh Panda Bear, what is up? And oh yeah. I would never want to step yeah. I don't think after that I would have walked out of the restaurant. I wouldn't have eaten anything else after that. I I don't blame you, Patrick, for not going to any restaurants after that. that would oh my gosh. That would traumatize me. Oh, that's traumatizing me now. Super. Oh. Luckily, I've never had an experience like that. D Nice is going, where the freak is Skeleduck. I know a few people at the beginning of the stream found it already. I think it was Wendy, Tyranna, Julius, I think, found it. But it's there in the background, guys, and I will reveal it at the end of the stream. Just remind me. I think someone here, I don't know where I heard it. I just remember someone went to Starbucks and they found a tampon in their Starbucks drink. Don't ask me how. And I think it was one close to me too. But they claimed it was alleged. There's no proof of it, but that's what I heard. I'm like, I don't know how that could happen, but yeah. Patrick goes, luckily I'm a chef. Well, you don't need to go to a restaurant, Patrick. You're good. Wendy goes, a chef that cut his hand trapping the web between his thumb and index finger. Dude put super glue and wrapped it in tape. Oh my god, he kept working his shift until I got him at. Oh my gosh, there's some people like that. They don't want to they're dedicated to their job. Diane thinks she sees the duck. And thank you for gifting another 5 memberships. Carbonized Stardust, Cat, Rose's Vengeance, Priscilla, and Rich Buddy. Welcome to the Wolf Pack. You were all gifted a membership by Ann. Hearts for Ann and all the new Wolf Pack members. Guys, just remember your membership is good for 1 month. Hearts for Ann and the new members. Thank you, Ann. You're super awesome. So needless to say, I don't go to that Starbucks. I heard it was the one in Target. Sometimes, Chris, it goes haywire. Tim Rocket goes Christmas in November, and Anne is awesome. I have that happen to me sometimes, Chris, where it goes crazy. Anne goes, love this channel. Thank you, Anne. Wendy smashed and like, and guys, just a reminder, make sure you smash that like button if you haven't done so. Cheryl goes, it doesn't feel like it's nearly Christmas. I totally agree. D Nice goes, have you hiked recently? No, I haven't. I've been itching to get out, but I haven't. I haven't had a chance. I've done other I've been doing my bike and body combat, which is like boxing and kickboxing. So I've been doing that lately. Bea Stone is asking, does the skeleton with the black hat have a name? Yes, it's Ronald. Bernadette, thank you for being a member for 7 months. Oh, woo! Hearts for Bernadette, guys. Thank you, Bernadette. And goes, usually have to watch the show on the replay, but me and my residents love that. Oh, that's super cool, Anne. Love it. Hey guys, I have a next article, and this one's from Oh, that's interesting. Because I do like this website. Don't ask me why. I just do. And this one is Mermaid Globster washes ashore in Papua New Guinea, baffling locals and experts alike. Though experts have put forward several theories about what the globsters of Simberi Island could have been, no one knows for sure. Locals of Simberi Island in Papua New Guinea were baffled to find a strange glob of white flesh on the beach last month. Ghostly pale and shaped like a mermaid, the globster has also stumped experts who have speculated that it could have been anything from a dolphin to a shark. Strange dead sea creature shaped like mermaid washed on the shoreline in Simberi Island this morning, a Facebook post from the New Ireland Irelanders only stated Simberi Island is part of Papua New Guinea's New Ireland province. Anyone with the explanation to identify this creature? Though many people commented that the strange globster, an official term that refers to an unidentified organic mass that washes up on the shore of a body of water, looked like a mermaid. Experts have some other ideas of what that strange white corpse could be. So basically, hold on. This is what I can't enlarge it, unfortunately, but this is what um they're talking about. And here's another view of it. This looks like a long dead dugong. Marine mammals, also called a sea cows, which are related to manatees. Eric Holt, a researcher at the UK's Whale and Dolphin Conservation Charity, speculated to the Daily Mail. Hoyt added it will have been dead for weeks or longer. Jen Curry, the chief scientist of the Pacific Whale Foundation in Hawaii, agreed that the mermaid globster could be a dugong. My best estimate is that it might be a dugong, Curry told Live Science. Curry believes that the creature's head looks too large to be a dolphin or a whale. The amount of blubber also indicates a marine mammal and not a shark, he explains. Other experts agree that the mermaid globster appears to be a mammal, but stop short before declaring it a dugong or anything else. Oh, that looks nasty. Almost looks like plaster. Helene Marsh, an environmental scientist at James Cook University in Australia, suggested to Live Science that the mermaid globster was an unspecified marine mammal. Sasha Hooker, a marine mammal expert at the University of St Andrews in Scotland, similarly speculated the mermaid globster was a very decomposed cetacean, a marine mammal like a whale or dolphin, since their bodies turn white after their skin falls off. One expert floated the idea that the mermaid globster could have been a shark, but others thought that the shape of the creature's tail, flippers, and spine weren't very shark-like. Marsh, who supports the mammal theory, told Live Science that it's impossible to be more specific. After that, it is anyone's guess, she said. It kind of does look like a mermaid tail, though. And indeed, it's difficult for experts to make an educated guess about the mermaid globster without more data. The data, including DNA samples as measurements, is impossible to attain because locals of Simberi Island have since buried the mermaid globster. The mermaid globster of Simberi Island is hardly the only unusual creature to wash up on shores in recent years. In 2008, the Montauk monster mysteriously washed up on the shores of Long Island, leading to speculation that it had been anything from an alien to a mutant to a raccoon, adding to the mystery the creature mysteriously vanished. And in 2018, locals in the Philippines and Russia reported finding a giant hairy globster on their shores. It seems that, we'll never know for sure that the Simberi Island globster was. Maybe it was a dugong, whale, dolphin, or even a shark. Then again, maybe the strange thing was a mermaid. People on Facebook certainly think so. Must be an old mermaid, one commenter speculated. Came to the time of her passing, so must have died. Guys, what do you think this thing could be? Hold on, let me see. This thing, it kind of does look like a mermaid. Chris goes, I saw a good movie. Ever heard of the Monster Project? No, I haven't. D Nice goes, what do you think of the 10 freeway closure in downtown LA? Could that overpass be haunted? It might now. For any of you guys that don't know, there was a fire over the weekend in downtown LA. It was I think it was like a storage yard, so it had cars and pallets, and someone set it on fire because that's what they're allegedly saying. They're allegedly saying someone started the fire, and it was directly under an overpass. So because of the fire damage, the overpass is now shut down because it's not structurally strong anymore. So we don't know when it's going to open up. Luckily, I don't take that. For a minute there, I thought it was one that I did take, but it isn't. It's near the one I take, but it's not the one I take. So I was like, I tried to avoid that freeway over the weekend because I wasn't sure. But it could be now. D Nice. Anne goes, I think everywhere is haunted. Cheryl goes, could be a whale. Chris says it's a whale carcass. Julissa, it was the governor that was there. He went in there today. I like to call him New Scum. Matthew goes, a lot of those are flesh from dead fish and ocean mammals, also known as a manatee. Wendy goes, mermaids don't have legs. Well, that way, well, it doesn't really have a leg because it's like a whole body with the fins. Tim Rocket says, looks like a mutated sea cucumber from another planet. Chris says some kind of cetacean. Slayer Selection goes, looks like a big dolphin carcass. Diane goes, too many unknown creatures in the sea. Julissa goes, it looks like a giant seahorse. Kyle GT says, it looks like jelly. Wendy, yeah, that's what I call the governor. I don't want to go into politics because I don't go into politics, but that is what I call the governor of California. Because you didn't hear it from me, but you did not hear that from me, but that's what I call him. And I'll let you guys speculate as to why I call him that. Chris goes, like maybe a pilot whale. Heather whatever goes, terrible. It will, speaking of the 10 freeway overpass closure, terrible. It will block USC UCLA games, etc. There was a freeway structure fire like that in South Carolina. They said it could take months, but in that one they repaired in 12 days. This one's probably gonna take a while because it was showing like the pillars were all damaged. Julissa likes it. You guys did not hear that from me, all right? D Nice goes, now people are just realizing Los Angeles has a subway system like New York City, alternative routes to work. So funny because I've been taking the subway almost all my life. I know most people don't know about those, but now they do because now they'll be like, if you guys have to go take that route, there's other ways of doing so. Kyle GT goes, Ghost Shark. But they buried it, so there's no way of just finding out what it actually is. D Nice goes, it's a fuzzy shark. But, some, a person in their article had said that it's like whale, like blubber, but they won't know because, like I said, they buried it, so there's no way of testing it to see what exactly it was. Diane goes, I always worry about the first responders at those fires. Julissa goes, it's Lewis's alien. Cheryl King, I'm sure someone took some. Somebody had to. Somebody. Nerd Report goes, Nerd Report in the house. Women getting assaulted by repeat offenders. The governor lets loose on us. He's great. Yeah, Nerd Report kind of sums him up. Being sarcastic. Yeah. Matthew goes, Lethal Weapon 3. The young officer even mentioned they didn't know there were subways in California. Same thing with the gas prices here in California. I could go on, but I just don't get into politics here. Slayer Selection goes, why bury it? I don't get it. It doesn't say why they buried it, but maybe they were scared of it. And that's why they buried it. Because I wouldn't have buried it. I would have just let it do its thing, but maybe they were scared of it and thought it was an omen. D Nice goes, the tale of the Little Mermaid sea foam. Kyle GT, how convenient. Cryptids always get disposed of or have blurry photos before anyone can figure out what it is. Exactly. Or, oh, Cheryl, too. The smell. True. The smell, but still, if they kept it in a cold place, it wouldn't decompose or smell as bad. So they could have done that. D Nice goes, not the Disney version. For sure. What the heck was substituted? Well, anyways. Anne goes too gross. Maybe that's why they buried it. True. Maybe like what Cheryl said, the smell, and then that's why they decided to bury it, and it was probably just something. But I'm guessing because it's in Papua New Guinea and it's off an island. You know, some of those islands. I'm not familiar with that particular one, so D Nice goes, sorry, it reminded me of Chicharron. It kind of looks like it. That is weird, Heather, whatever. Is it doing it on your phone too as well? D Nice goes, pork rinds of the sea. Could be a number of things, but the article did not explain it. Thanks, Slayer Selection, for dropping by. Kyle GT goes, it's what would happen to Ponyo if she didn't get true love. She would turn into a massive dead white globber. I think that's what they said. And it's an official term. Whoa, that's annoying, Heather, whatever. Super annoying. All right, guys, my next article, and then I'll open it up for question and article. I had someone ask me to do something on out of place artifacts, and I was like, what is that? So this article, oh, wait a minute. I don't want to share a file. What the heck am I doing? Course. The only thing I don't like about this site, it has a bunch of pop-ups. But this is from Ancient Origins, and it's 17 out of place artifacts said to suggest high-tech prehistoric civilizations. According to the conventional view of history, humans have only walked the earth in our present form for some 200,000 years. Advanced civilization appeared several thousand years ago, but much of the mechanical ingenuity we know in modern times began to develop only around the Industrial Revolution a couple hundred years ago. OPArt, out of place artifact, is a term applied to dozens of prehistoric objects found in various places around the world that seem to show a level of technological advancement incongruous with the times in which they were made. Many scientists attempt to explain them using natural phenomenon. Others say such explanations ignore the mounting evidence that prehistoric civilizations possess advanced technological knowledge that was lost throughout the ages, only to be redeveloped in modern times. We will look at a variety of OPArts here, ranging in purported origin from millions of years ago to merely hundreds of years ago, but all said to show advancement well ahead of their time. We do not claim that all or any of the OPArts are definitive evidence of advanced prehistoric civilization, but rather attempt to provide a brief glimpse at what's known or hypothesized about these artifacts. This is not a comprehensive list of all OPArts, but it is a substantial sampling. Number 17, 2,000-year-old batteries? Oh my God. Clay jars with asphalt stoppers and iron rods made some 2,000 years ago have been proven capable of generating more than a volt of electricity. These ancient batteries were found by German archaeologist Wilhelm Koenig in 1939 just outside of Baghdad, Iraq. The batteries have always attracted interest as curios. Dr. Paul Craddock, a metallurgy expert at the British Museum, told the BBC in 2003. They are one off. As far as we know, nobody else has found anything like these. They are odd things. They they are one of life's enigmas. So guys, what do you think of this 2,000-year-old batteries? It also, but it doesn't mention in the article, do you think, because some believe that maybe possibly alien technology could have been because they're always saying that aliens have advanced technology from us. So you think back then we had aliens from other planets as well, and then this is where these a possibility it could have been alien technology that got the inspiration. I don't know. I'm just throwing it out there as a conspiracy, I guess. Matthew goes, heard about them plenty of times. If I can remember right, Miss Mythbuster tried to recreate it. Cheryl goes, it's cool. Tim Rocket Baghdad batteries. I knew about those. Rich Buddy goes, what's up, Rich Buddy? We are so behind in tech, we can't even figure out how they built the pyramids. Rich goes, this is interesting stuff. Thank Anne for dropping by. Julissa does not think it's aliens. Rich Buddy goes, people in the future are going to think we have alien technology if we think pots and pans are alien tech. Tim Rocket goes, no, we just had really smart folks that didn't get any credit. True. True. Diane goes, I love conspiracies about alien technology. I'm just throwing it out there because it could be a possibility that our little green men, well, I mean, they might not even necessarily be little green men, but could have been around back then and gave the inspiration to these artifacts. D Nice goes, I don't think it's alien, but ancient civilization. I want to take ceramics again. Matthew goes, or we have so much high tech we can't figure out old tech. That's very interesting, Matthew. I like that. Bernadette goes, that's crazy. It could be possible for back then alien batteries. They had an alien rabbit, just keeps going and going and going. Tim Rocket goes, they had light bulbs thousands of years ago too, believe it or not. So the next one, number 16, is ancient Egyptian light bulb. How ironic that Tim Rocket mentioned the light bulbs. A relief beneath the temple of Hathor at Dendera, Egypt, depicts figures standing around a large light bulb-like object. Eirik von Daniken, who wrote Chariot of the Gods, created a model of the bulb which works when connected to a power source, emitting an eerie purplish light. That is crazy. That is super crazy. Tim Rocket must be psychic. All right, number 15, the Great Wall of Texas. In 1852, in what is now known as Rockwall, Texas, farmers digging a well discovered what appeared to be an ancient rock wall, estimated to be some 200,000 to 400,000 years old. Some say it's a natural formation, while others say it's clearly man-made. I don't know, because that photo's kind of iffy looking. Dr. John Geisman of the University of Texas in Dallas tested the rocks as part of a History Channel documentary. He found they were all magnetized the same way, suggesting they formed where they are and were not moved to the site from elsewhere. But some remain unconvinced by this single TV show test and ask for further studies. Geologist James Shelton and Harvard-trained architect John Lindsay have noted elements that seem to be architectural designs, including archways, lintled portals, and square openings that resemble windows. Really? How do you see that? You know what? This is just a bad photo. Chameleon UK! Thank you for becoming a member of the Wolf Pack. Hearts for Chameleon UK, guys. Cheryl King goes, it's amazing what they did back in the day. How's it going, Chameleon UK? All right, number 14, a 1.8 billion year old nuclear reactor. In 1972, a French factory imported uranium ore from Oklo in Africa's Gabon Republic. The uranium had already been extracted. They found the site of origin to have apparently functioned as a large-scale nuclear reactor that came into being 1.8 billion years ago and was in operation for some 500,000 years. Dr. Glenn T. Seaborg, former head of the United States Atomic Energy Commission and Nobel Prize winner for his work in the synthesis of heavy elements, explained why he believes it wasn't a natural phenomenon and thus must be a man-made nuclear reactor. For uranium to burn in a reactor, very precise conditions are needed. That's a bad photo, too. That is, but then if it was taken in 1972, then the grainy photo is acceptable. The water must be extremely pure, for one, much purer than exists naturally. The material U-235 is necessary for nuclear fusion to occur. It is one of the isotopes found naturally in uranium. Several specialists in reactor engineering have said they believe the uranium in Oklo could not have been rich enough in U-235 for a reaction to take place naturally. Wow. Chameleon goes, would you like my take on artifacts that seem out of time? Sure, go for it, Chameleon. D-Nice! Thank you for gifting 5 memberships! Hold on, I gotta bring this over because I can't see from way over here. Alright, Honey 2800, Christy Fox, Jody, Daddy Patch, Moses. Welcome to the Wolfpack. You all were gifted a membership by D-Nice. Hearts for D-Nice and all the new members of the Wolfpack. Thank you, D-Nice. Trying to prop my tablet up so I could see it. Tim Rucka goes, I believe in lost ancient technology. All right, number 13, seafaring map makers before Antarctica was covered in ice. A map created by Turkish admiral and cartographer Piri Reis in 1513, but sourced from various earlier maps, is thought by some to depict Antarctica as it was in a very remote age before it was covered with ice. A landmass is shown to jut out from the southern coastline of South America. Captain Lorenzo W. Burroughs, a U.S. Air Force captain in the cartographic section, wrote a letter to Dr. Charles Hapgood in 1961 saying that the land masses seem to accurately show Antarctica's coast as it is under the ice. Dr. Hapgood, 1904 to 1982, was one of the first to publicly suggest that the Piri Reis Map depicts Antarctica during a prehistoric time. He was a Harvard-educated historian whose theories about geological shifts earned the admiration of Albert Einstein. He hypothesized that the land masses shifted, explaining why Antarctica is shown as connected to South America. Whoa, that is crazy. That one's crazy. Modern studies refute Hapgood's theory that such a shift could have taken place within thousands of years, but they show that it could have happened within millions of years. Jennifer Marie, thank you for being a member of the Wolf Pack for 4 months. Lisa is so cool. Hearts for Jennifer Marie, guys. Thank you for being a member of the Wolf Pack, Jennifer. Heather Whatever says the Iceland volcano could erupt today or tomorrow. Chameleon UK says it's like in the Matrix when society realizes that our way of life is cavemen to what the overlords have in their dumbs. They wipe up they wipe us out and reset us, teaching the survivors how to rebuild. That is super interesting, Chameleon UK. Chris Barber goes, I believe that exceptional people built it all. Doubt it was aliens. Chris Barber goes, Carlbad's Caverns in New Mexico is fabulous. Melissa, what is up? Number 12, 2,000-year-old earthquake detector. In 132 AD, Zhang Heng created the world's first seismoscope. How exactly it works remains a mystery, but replicas have worked with a precision comparable to modern instruments. In 138 AD, it correctly indicated that an earthquake occurred about 300 miles west of Luoyang, the capital city. No one had felt the quake in Luoyang and dismissed the warning until a messenger arrived days later requesting aid. That thing looks crazy looking. That doesn't look like an earthquake detector. It looks like like an urn almost. Leonora goes, doesn't anyone else feel like old ruins like the pyramids could be since we can't rebuild these things in this era? Could be. Diane goes, I've been to Stonehenge in England. They say those stones came from the northern shores. They are architectural or sturdy with carved linkage. Teresa goes, I live about 4 hours south of a major volcano that's overdue by thousands of years. Whoa. Kyle goes fancy rice cooker. You know what? That too, Kyle. I didn't think of it that way, but yeah. All right, number 11, 150,000-year-old pipes. Caves near Mount Baigong in China contains pipes leading to a nearby lake. They were dated by the Beijing Institute of Geology to about 150 years ago. According to Brian Dunning of Skeptoid.com, state-run media Xinhao reported that the pipes were analyzed at a local smeltery and 8% of the material could not be identified. Zhang Zhandong, a geology research fellow from the China Earthquake Administration, told state-run newspaper People's Daily in 2007 that some of the pipes were found to be highly radioactive. Zhang Dong said iron-rich magma may have risen from deep in the earth, bringing the iron into fissures where it may have solidified into tubes. Though he admitted there is indeed something mysterious about these pipes, he cited the radioactivity as an example for the strange qualities of these pipes. That is crazy too. Antikythera Mechanism. The Antikythera Mechanism is a 2,000-year-old mechanical device used to calculate the positions of the sun, moon, planets, and even the dates of the ancient Olympic Games. A mechanism, also referred to as an ancient computer that was built by Greeks around 150 BC, was able to calculate astronomical changes with great precision. If it hadn't Bernadette, thank you for gifting 5 memberships. Welcome, Osiris, Donna, Corbin, Beautiful Disaster, and Billy Cat to the Wolf Pack. And y'all were gifted a membership by Bernadette. Hearts for Bernadette and all the new members. Thank you, Bernadette. You are super awesome. If it hadn't been discovered, no one would possibly believe that it could exist because it's so sophisticated, said mathematician Tony Freth in a Nova documentary. Matthias Butt director of research and development of water maker Hubalt, said in a video released by the Hellenic Republic Ministry of Culture and Tourism, this Antikythera mechanism includes ingenious features which are not found in modern watchmaking. Super cool. Number 9, drill bit in coal. John Buchanan presented a mysterious object to a meeting of the Society of Antiquities of Scotland on December 13th, 1852. A drill bit had been found encapsulated in coal about 22 inches thick, buried in a bed of clay mixed with boulders about 7 feet thick. The Earth's coal is said to have formed hundreds of millions of years ago. The society decided that the instrument was of a modern level of advancement, but it concluded that the iron instrument might have been part of a bore broken during some former search for coal. Buchanan's detailed report did not include any signs that the coal surrounding the instrument has been punctured by drilling. Heather whatever goes ancient lug nuts. Bernadette's just putting a reminder out there that the Wolfpack members, it's good for 1 month. D Nice goes, how many new members do you have so far tonight? I don't know. D Nice, I'd have to go back. Quite a few. Number 8, a 2.8 billion year old spears. Spears with fine grooves around them found in mines in South Africa have been said by some to be naturally formed masses of mineral matter. Others have said they were precisely shaped by a prehistoric human hand. The globes, which have a fibrous structure on the inside with a shell around it, are very hard and cannot be scratched even by steel, said Roelf Marx, curator of the Museum of Klerksdorp, South Africa. According to Michael Cremo's book, Forbidden Archaeology, The Hidden History of the Human Race, Marx said the spears are about 2.8 billion years old. If they are mineral masses, it is unclear how exactly they formed. Number 7, the Iron Pillar of Delhi. This pillar is at least 1,500 years old, but could be older. It remains rust-free and is of an astounding purity. It is 99.72% iron, according to Professor A.P. Gupta, head of the Department of Applied Sciences and Humanities at the Institute of Technology and Management in India. Whew, that's a long name. Long title. In modern times, wrought iron has been made by a purity of 99.8%, but it contains manganese and sulfur, 2 ingredients absent in the pillar. It was made at least 400 years before the largest known foundry of the world could have produced it, wrote John Rowlett in a study of the craftsmen in ancient and medieval civilization to show the influence of their training on our present-day method of trade education. Tim Rocket finally got a notification of the live an hour and a half into it. Pesky YouTube. Number 6, a Viking sword Ulfbert. When archaeologists found the Viking sword Ulfbert, dating from 800 to 1000 AD, they were stunned. They couldn't see how the technology to make such a sword would have been available until the Industrial Revolution 800 years later. Its carbon content is 3 times higher than other swords of its time, and impurities were removed to such a degree that the iron ore must have been heated to at least 3,000 degrees Fahrenheit. With great effort and precision, modern blacksmith Richard Furrow of Wisconsin forged a sword of Barrett quality using technology that would have been available in the Middle Ages. He said it was the most complicated thing he'd ever made, and he used methods not known to have been used by people of the time. 100 million-year-old hammer? Number 5. A hammer was found in London, Texas in 1934, encased in stone that had formed around it. The rock surrounding the hammer is said to be more than 100 million years old. Glenn J. Cuban, a vocal skeptic claims the hammer was made millions of years ago, said the stone may contain materials that are more than 100 million years old. But that doesn't mean the rock formed around the hammer so long ago. Some limestone has formed around artifacts known to be from the 20th century, so concretion can form fairly quickly around objects, he said. Concretions are masses of hardened mineral matter. Carl Bogg, who is in possession of the artifact, has said the wooden handle has turned to coal, evidence of its great age, and that the metal it is made of has a strange composition. Critics have called for more independent testing to verify these claims, but thus far no such testing has been conducted. Number 4. Prehistoric work site. Workers at a stone quarry near Aix-en-Provence, France, in the 18th century came across tools stuck in a layer of limestone 50 feet underground. The find was recorded in the American Journal of Science and Arts in 1820 by T.D. Porter, who was translating Count Burnon's work, Mineralogy. The wooden instruments had turned into agate, a hard stone, or agate. Porter wrote, everything tended to prove that the work had been executed upon the spot where the traces existed. The presence of man had then preceded the formation of the stone, and that very considerably since he was already arrived at such a degree of civilization that the arts were known to him, and that he wrought the stone and formed columns out of it. As stated in the case of the hammer above, limestone has been known to form relatively quickly around modern tools. A million-year-old bridge. Number 3. According to ancient Indian legends, King Rama built a bridge between India and Sri Lanka more than 1 million years ago. What appears to be remnants of such a bridge has been seen from satellite images, but many say it's a natural formation. Dr. Badrinarayanan, former director of the Geological Survey of India, studied core samples from the bridge. He was puzzled by the appearance of boulders on top of the marine sand layer and surmised that the boulders must have been artificially placed there. No single natural explanation have been agreed upon by geologists. Dating has been controversial, as some say any given part of the bridge, such as coral samples, cannot give a true picture of how old the entire bridge is. That is crazy. Number 2, a 500,000-year-old spark plug. In 1961, 3 people were out searching for geodes for their gem and gift shop in Olathe, California, when they found what appeared to be a spark plug encased in a geode. Virginia Maxey, one of the 3 discoverers, said at the time that a geologist examined the fossil around the device and dated the device at 500,000 years or older. The geologist was never named, and the current whereabouts of the artifact are unknown. Critics of the claim, Pierre Stromberg and Paul V. Heinrich, only have x-rays and an artist's sketch of the artifact to analyze. They think it was a modern spark plug encased in a quick-forming concretion rather than a geode. But Stromberg and Heinrich have said there is little hard evidence that the original discoverers intended to deceive anyone. Number 1, prehistoric wall near the Bahamas. A wall of rock in large, thick block shapes was found off the coast of the Bahamas in 1968. Archaeologist William Donato has conducted multiple dives to investigate the wall and hypothesizes it is a man-made structure some 12,000 to 19,000 years old, built to protect a prehistoric settlement from waves. He found it to be a multi-tiered structure, including prop stones that appeared to be placed there by human hands. He's also found what he believes to be anchor stones with rope holes in them. Dr. Eugene Shin, a retired geologist who worked for the U.S. Geological Survey, has said core rock samples he took show a dip toward deep water. If all the cores show a dip toward deep water, this would prove the rock formation formed where it is and did not form elsewhere, later to be transported by humans to its present location. His later writing said that all of his samples showed this dip, seeming to prove it is a natural formation, but his earlier studies state that only 25% of his samples showed a dip. Dr. Greg Little, a psychologist who has taken an interest in the structure, confronted Shin about the discrepancy, and Shin admitted he didn't really take his study seriously, and I got a little carried away to make a good story. Guys, what did you think of this article, and which one did you think was the craziest? Camellia goes, Lisa, have you been drinking tonight? No, I'm just tired. I didn't sleep well last night. So everything is like blending. Kyle GT goes, cool, ancient sword. Melissa goes, the sword looks like it says merch. It wasn't a sword. It was one of those signs they spin at businesses. Tim Rocket goes, there's legend about our human civilization being restarted over and over for billions of years. Julissa goes, good article. Diane goes, sounds like Atlantis to me. Chris Barber goes, cool article. I know I was stumbling when I was reading. But also, too, it was like super tiny. And I was like, Camille, go say the alphabet backwards from S. No, I haven't had anything to drink, guys. Heather, whatever goes, interesting. Tyrana goes, they were all pretty good articles. They were. It was pretty interesting. Like the first battery, like they were talking about the earthquake detector, I thought was kind of cool. Cheryl liked the light bulb. D Nice goes, the Eye of Sahara is still Atlantis to me. They were pretty good. I like that article. It's interesting. The Meow Meow Thor's hammer. And the bridge out of nowhere. Those were kind of cool. They were all kind of cool. D Nice goes, I like the earthquake detector. They said it was accurate too. So that's crazy. That is super crazy. Chameleon UK goes, they all fit with the 5K reset theory. What is the 5K reset theory, Chameleon? If you don't mind me asking. Cheryl goes, very clever people back then. Very. D Nice goes, ancient technology for sure. I think it was people that created these things and not alien technology. Teresa goes, I wish they knew where the spark plug went. They just disappeared with it, so there's no way of knowing if it was what they actually said it was. Diane goes, I believe in Atlantis and the rising seas. Jennifer Marie goes, this was an interesting article. Thank you for sharing. Definitely people, not aliens. Heather Whatever goes, in Pompeii, my parents' archaeologist friend in the 90s found a Jesus is God artifact. Back then, they said timing wrong. Just this month, news referred to this. I sent emails to my mom. Oh, that's crazy. Chameleon goes, every 5,000 years, civilization is wiped out and survivors are taught how to restart it. Ooh, that sounds interesting, Chameleon UK. Tim Rackett goes, if not a spark plug, then at least an igniter for something. True. But the guy took it and they couldn't find it after that. And all that was left was like an illustration of it. So it's kind of hard to really, debunk that, to really study it. Heather Whatever goes, aliens have skinny arms. They need bigger muscles. For all we know, because this is just what is depicted, they may not even look like Gary does here. So they may have some buff aliens out there, Heather Whatever. Matthew goes, Winston GB, if there's a steady paycheck, I believe in anything you say. D Nice goes, aliens need to lift boxes like cardboard boxes. Little inside joke with the cardboard boxes from Telegram. I know, Melissa, just imagine the alien diet. Get the figure like our little green men. Or little gray men. Teresa going, has anyone not found the skeleduck yet? Jay Brimble goes, they may look out of this world. D Nice goes, I believe I found the duck. Tim Rocket goes, somewhere there are aliens, but I wish they would come out of the closet and speak up. Exactly. They just need to come out. Go, we come in peace. Camellia UK goes, they're strong enough to lift cows. I can only imagine to tip them over. Matthew goes, it's not aliens, it's chuds. Cannibalistic humanoid underground dwellers. Leonore found the duck. I don't think I've ever seen Chud, to be honest with you guys. Jennifer Marie goes, do we blame the aliens for not wanting to be seen with us? True. They're probably looking down at us and going, they're probably like, no. D Nice found it. Nerderpert Daily is in the house going live after Lisa. I'm gonna see. That's what I was looking at. I was seeing if I could rate it. But I don't see it there, so I don't know if I could read it. Chameleon UK, just look at who's in charge and imagine what they would do with the first cut. That's what I'm trying to do, guys, but I can't see. Hold on here. Sorry, guys, I'm trying to see if I can redirect once I in, but I have to find the video. I don't see it. Matthew goes, I could see it. Heather Wetterer goes, I could see it. Yay. Yeah, that's what I was saying too, Bernadette. I can't find it. Hold on, let me message him. Invisible Rose, what is up? Glad you're able to make it. Bernadette. D Nice is like, do you see the suck? But she meant the duck. Let me see. Let me see if he did. That's okay, D Nice. It happens. Oh, Bernadette sees it now? Hold on. Oh, wait a minute. Wrong app. It would help if I clicked on the right. Hold on here. Want to be difficult. Now I see it. All right. Hold on. All right. It's not showing me the new one though. What? All right, I don't think I can redirect, guys. That sucks. It's not giving me the option. Let me click out of here and see if it'll come back. All right, Bernadette dropped the link. So guys, once I end this stream, because I don't think I can redirect for some odd reason that's not allowing me to. Guys, head over to Nerd Report Daily. He is gonna go live. Jennifer Marie goes, wait, where's the duck? All right, no, I'm gonna stay on for a few more minutes. I'm not leaving just yet. But the duck is it is right there. It is on the shoulder of Roland. If you guys did not see it. It is right there. I am surprised it fit right there. But when I saw that it did, I thought it was a cool place. So I was like, all right, hold on. Let me see if I can. Julissa goes, I thought it was a clever place. It definitely was. Oh, I found it. Yay. All right, guys. If you should be Ronald or Roland. I don't remember what his name. It's Roland, Ronald. It's probably Ronald, I think is more of it. Ronald. I don't know why I'm saying Roland. I don't know what's up or down right now. Ronald. D Nice goes, it blended so well. D Nice goes, Quacker Bones. Jennifer Burry goes, I thought his name was Daddy Bonfire. But I thought it was a cool place. And I thought by the time I came back the next day that I'd be on the ground, but it stayed. So, hey, it worked. All right, guys, you have any last minute questions before we send you off to Nerd Report Daily? You should automatically be redirected, but just in case, Nerd Report dropped the link, and Bernadette has also dropped the link in the chat, just in case you guys don't get redirected. Tyrana goes, Ronald. I don't know why I said Roland. Oh my gosh. That's crazy. Carbon Ice Stardust? I don't know. Chris Barber goes, check out the Monster Project movie. I will definitely check that out when I get a chance. I don't know why I said Roland. It's Ronald. Oh no. All right, guys, it looks like Nerd Report Daily is on, so I will I can't even talk straight today. So, all right, guys, I will end this stream here. you should automatically be redirected to Nerd Report Daily. But just in case, go ahead and search it. But thank you guys for joining me this Monday night talking about OOPAs. And I will see you guys on the next one, which will be Saturday at 8 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. Be there or be squared and stay spooky, guys. Thank you guys and welcome to all the new members. Good night.